It's a little intimidating to be going after North America's largest mammal with an air gun. But when you think about the ballistics, you think about the energy, you think about the fact that it's a 50 caliber, it's a little bit more calming. Doesn't matter how big it is, if a shot is well placed, whether it's a small projectile or a very large projectile, if it's placed properly, whatever it is eventually going to go down. The placement is key, but then after the shot is placed, the shot has to have enough energy to pass through to the point where it's going to do terminal damage. And that is a concern, especially when you get into larger mammals with big bone structures. Fortunately, with the bison, the hammer performed beyond my expectations, frankly, because I've done bison before with bows and with handguns and with rifles, and if you do a vital shot, typically, the bison's going to linger because the lungs are so big. But we were 3 minutes, maybe 4 at the absolute tops, and it was down and done. Are you kidding me? Did that really just happen? With an air gun? And, you know, then I'm a kid. It's like, really? I can't believe that just happened, even though all the science is there. When you're behind the gun, it's like, is this really gonna work? You know what? It really does work. And that is why I am 100% confident I can take this to something that's meaner than a bison and do the same thing. And I've done this for 20 years, and I'm stunned, I'm shocked, and that doesn't happen in the outdoors for me very often. This is a red letter day. You know, we've been to Africa, we've done plains game, we've come back to North America, now we've done the largest animal in North America. Now we're going to go to Africa and we're going to do a Cape Buffalo. And I can tell you right now, unequivocally, as long as I'm alive, we're going to be doing a Cape Buffalo in Africa, because that's the next step up. And I am convinced by the bison that there's enough gun there to take a Cape Buffalo. And I don't do dangerous things. I do things that are dangerous with an element of caution, a lot of caution. And if I thought this was a stunt, I wouldn't be doing it. I've got a baby at home. She needs a dad. I don't have any concern about that. That gun is going to do the job. There's just no question now, and there shouldn't be any question with anybody, because this video just proves it, that this gun will do what it's supposed to do, when it's supposed to do, and do it in a very effective manner.
All right, it's time for a gun review here on American Air Gunner, and this is a gun review we've all been waiting for. I'm here with Jim Chapman, and of course I had to come find him out in the wilderness somewhere, because you can't tie this guy down. He's always out hunting or doing something fun. So Jim, how we doing, man?
Doing great, Rossi. How are you?
Tell me about it. Say it's true. Tell me it's true.
It finally got here.
We've
been waiting for so long. Yeah, this is the first production air shotgun.
Boom! An air shotgun. What?
Air Venturi has come out with a gun they call the wing shot.
Okay.
This actually gun has evolved from the big bore. They put on a smooth bore barrel and a beaded front sight, like a shotgun.
Right.
They're doing some more work on the stock. This isn't the completed stock. They're going to go with the straight wrist shotgun style stock on this. But this gun is shooting a shotgun shell that they've made on a 3D printer for the initial run for us to use today.
No way.
Yeah, check that out.
A 3D printer.
Yeah.
That stuff still blows my mind. It's like magic to me.
Number 7 shot.
Okay, so what, there's about, what, 30 or so little BBs in there?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's holding a pretty tight pattern out to about 20, 25 yards.
Okay. So now you're the first person to really get out and able to test it, right?
I'm the first one who's hunted with it. I've been looking at prototypes for the last 6 or 7 months.
Okay.
But this is the first time to get out and actually use it for hunting.
What's different between what you need for a regular air gun and then what you need for a shotgun?
Well, they're using the same valving system with it. They use the same loading port. But what they've done is they removed the front sight, the rail that's used for a scope. They've taken off the front sight blade and they've machined this down. They put on the bead.
Okay.
Put on a smooth bore barrel, you know, for a shotgun rather than a rifle.
Sure.
Smooth bore. Essentially, that's about it. Now, the other changes, the cosmetic changes that we'll see coming out of it, again, will be what happens with the stock.
Okay.
You know, shotguns don't have a pistol grip as a rule. They've got a straight wrist. They don't have a raised comb. And you're not using a scope, so you really don't want a raised comb.
Right.
So we're going to work around that today. But I've seen the prototypes, and it's nice. It'll take you back to your Winchester shotgun. But they're starting the production run pretty soon.
Okay.
So we'll be seeing them hit the market.
Come on, Jim. Come on.
Take it.
I love this though, wing shot right there. Nice etching, got the birds in there. I mean, this is great for somewhere like this. It looks like this is a place, I mean, I'm just seeing billions of birds around here. This looks like this is the prime thing where you don't have to wait and then make sure the bird doesn't move and it's just sitting there and get a headshot. You can get it humanely with this with a little bit of movement.
Yeah, and I'm anxious because we're sitting here talking and I'm watching these birds shooting over our heads as we're going.
The guy loves to hunt. So, all right, can we give it a spin? Can we take a shot, see what kind of pattern it looks like?
Yeah, why don't we take it out? We'll shoot at a target. Well, let's do 20 and 25 yards, see how it patterns, because that's where we're probably going to be getting the shot at the birds.
Air rifle shotgun. Let's take a shot at it, will you? Shall we?
Let's go.
All right. All right, so Jim, we're taking a shot here. We got 20 yards. Now, what should I expect from this? What am I looking for? What kind of pattern should I expect from this shotgun?
I put the bead up a little bit over the center bullseye, and I would expect to get about a 6 to maybe 8 inch spread on the shot. And a pretty decent pattern within that.
Yeah?
Yeah, should be quite a few pellets within 6 to 8 inch diameter.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's it, full cock on it. Okay, so shot a little low.
Like, how does the shotgun concept work with an air gun?
It's got a cap in the back. The pellets go in. The cap seals it back in. When this shoots forward, the container part of it, this rounded part, is blown out. It probably drops off.
Okay.
And the pellets continue onward.
Go a little higher this time.
There you go.
Woo! Woo! Air gun shotgun.
Let's go check this out.
Yeah, let's do.
Now that's a pretty good pattern.
So, okay, that's a little broader than you were first expecting, right? You were thinking a little.
It's opened up more than when I tried one of the earlier prototypes. But I'm not complaining about that. 20 yards or so, we're a little past 20 yards.
Yeah.
If you were taking a dove in this area that you were aiming,
Sure.
you'd be a little low, but had it gone up a little higher. So maybe that's what we need to look at is what our hold is as the birds are coming in. Well, still, that's good. That's a nice pattern.
Regardless, it's awesome. It's an air gun shotgun. I know this is a prototype, it's just getting started, but how consistent, what kind of problems are you running into with this type of gun? Anything severe or just working out kinks?
Yeah, look, if you're used to wing shooting with a shotgun, this has a lower velocity. When you start to try to take passing shots, figuring out the lead is different.
Okay.
There are things like that. The density is a little less.
Okay.
But I think really what I'm seeing right here, I'm pretty happy with. I feel pretty good going out for some birds.
Guys, there it is, the first ever production air gun shotgun, the wing shot. Coming your way eventually, but just know you saw it first right here on American Air Gunner. Go to our website, AmericanAirGunner.com, to find out more information about it.
Let's go shoot.
Let's do it.
One of the coolest thing we make at Magpul is the backpacker stock for the Takedown 1022. We actually make 2 takedown stocks, one for the full size that's like our hunter chassis, but this one is small, streamlined, and holds the gun together, so it's easy to store, and you can take it anywhere with you. You can throw it in your truck, you can throw it in a backpack, anywhere where it's legal, and carry this guy around with you and have a self-contained package. The really cool thing about it, It's not only the fact that the barrel nests and snaps together and you can put it together quickly and get it into use, it's that it's got storage built into the stock. Under the cheek piece here, it comes set up. So you can take 3 factory 10/22 10-round mags, put them right in the stock, shut it, doesn't rattle. You can carry an extra 30 rounds right there in the gun. But if you pull the back 2 mags out, there's a removable spacer, and a standard 50-round box of 22 ammo will slide right in there. And then you've got 60 rounds on the gun everywhere you go, safely stored in the buttstock.